Hey guys, Dave Hartman here again. I was a F-18 pilot in the United States Navy. Flew off of the USS Harry S. Truman on my deployments, and I'm just going to talk to you on this time. I talked about launching during the day and then recovering or landing in the day on an aircraft carrier. Now I'm going to talk about something a little bit, well, not a little bit, a whole lot scarier, and that's launching off the aircraft carrier at night. Because in the Navy, we fly day and night on and off the aircraft carrier, and it is some of the most rewarding stuff that I've ever done, but it's also the scariest stuff that I've ever done as well. So I guess I'll start with a little story. My first time that I was ever learning how to fly the F-18, actually, I was up on the flight deck, and it was storming, probably some of the worst storms I've ever seen. I've never launched an F-18 or any aircraft at night on an aircraft carrier. So I was sitting in the jet, getting ready to launch, and it was, oh man, the rain was coming down so hard, it seemed like it was golf ball size rain coming down, hitting the flight deck. It almost looked like it bounced off the flight deck. And the thunder and the lightning was just deafening. You could see the lightning come up, and it was almost like it turned daylight for a split second. And the whole ship, because the seas were kind of rough. So I was in the jet, and I'm strapped in. I'm just trying to just stay calm and not hyperventilate. So the whole jet is just kind of swaying a little bit because the carrier is moving. And as it's doing it, I could feel the jet kind of slide a little bit with each time. And I'm like, why did I sign up for this? This is not a good idea. But I'm here now, and I'm trained, so I got to do it. But wow, was I trying to suppress all my fear. And then luckily, I think God was looking down on me for some reason. The weather was just too bad for us to launch. So they come up and said, hey guys, we're going to cancel the launch. It's just going to be too dangerous to fly. And you could almost hear everyone on the flight deck go, whew, oh, I am so glad for that. So the next day, we're getting ready again. Again, we got to get these qualifications done. So I'm up there, much better weather now, but there's still an overcast layer, so it's very, very dark. And it's nothing like you've ever experienced flying at night on an aircraft carrier because you're out to sea. There's no ambient light, there's no city lights, there's no bedroom lights, there's no night lights, there's nothing out there except black, empty darkness. And it's the scariest thing I've ever done. So just like the day, you start everything up, you get everything going, and they basically put you up in a catapult, and you're getting ready to launch. Well, the only difference is they can't see you in the jet very easily saluting. So what you do is you have external lights on your jets, so they'll run you up. Everything's the exact same, except instead of hand signals, they use wands, light wands, to direct you around the traffic or the flight deck. So they're going to get you up there. They're going to tell you to run your engines up. You run up. You look at everything. Everything is looking over. You want to make sure that jet is ready to go because you're now launching at night. And once they say it's time to go, you run your engines up. And instead of giving the salute saying you're ready to go, there's a little pinky button on your throttles that you flip that thing forward, and it turns all your external lights on. And once they see your external lights come on, they know you and your jet are ready to go flying. They go through their checks on the outside of your jet, make sure it looks good. They push the button, and bam, about another 2 seconds, and you're going flying. Now is where the scary part comes, because you were sitting on a nice, comfortable aircraft carrier, sitting there with not a care in the world, to all of a sudden, you're instantaneously flying in pitch black, because any little light that was back in that aircraft carrier, which is now behind you. The first time I launched, and it was just really, really dark out. I went off the end of the cat stroke, and the jet started flying, and I literally was so scared I started hyperventilating, and I had to calm myself down because I didn't know if I was going straight up, straight down. I didn't know if I was going to hit the water. I'm trying to comprehend what my instruments are telling me, which were telling me I was fine and safe, but the fear was just, I just started hyperventilating. Oh my God, it's really scary and really dark. And so I got my wits about me through the training that we've had, which is world-class training, but it still kind of took my breath away for just a second. And I'm like, oh, okay, we can do this. You're living. And I started to fly, and I'm like, okay. I got my bearings about me. I took off. Actually had a good flight after that. So just wanted to give you a little look at what exhilaration you can get at night, and kind of the fear that kind of instills in you. And I can't even bring it up. I can tell you my hands are sweating right now just thinking about it after a long time ago. So it'll kind of get your heart going just a little bit. And but man, it'll keep you alive. I tell you what, it is so exhilarating doing something like this. Such an accomplishment. I'm so just thrilled that I was able to do something like that. And I feel blessed that I had the talents and the ability to do that, and had the patience, and the Navy had the patience to train me through all that. So again, guys, if you got a dream out there, stop at nothing to get it, because I'll bet you can accomplish a whole lot more than you could ever think. Talk to you later now.